Hello everybody, my name is Shortline819 and welcome back to Railroader. Welcome back to Railroader. I am here today with just... Oh, Ryan has joined. Joseph is here as well.
I am indeed here.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, I literally just started the stream. Well, I've actually had a day, but that's besides the point.
Give me 1 second, I'll...
Up. Hello! Hey, welcome aboard the Scott Rishman. I'm legitimately surprised it took you that long to, like, subscribe to me. But, hello Crimson, hello Gam. Today's soundtrack is the Transport Tycoon Deluxe soundtrack, so hopefully the audio is okay. Picking up where we left off, where, all of these cars need to be sorted in this yard. So... Music good? Nice, nice. This is a fucking mess of a yard. I enjoy trains. I know you enjoy trains. Okay. Let's go ahead and glitch into the cab of an RS1.
That's one way to do it.
That is one way to do it. But, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to start to sort these cars into... Wait, no, hold up. This is under AI control. Please stop. Okay, there we go. I'm going to get all of these miscellaneous cars sorted. I guess I'll start with the Robinson Gap cars, because there's a lot of Robinson Gap cars today for whatever reason. Now, can a fella get British or German engines in this game? Yes, British engines you can get, but they are mods.
Oh, why?
That is a question. There are mods for British locomotives in this game. German engines, I'm not entirely sure. There is someone who converted the entire map to Japanese narrow gauge, if you're into that. By the way, I just circled the Vienna station, the real one, like the Vienna Fairfax GMU or the Washington Old Dominion / Northern Virginia Model Railroaders Vienna station. Okay, we'll put those Ep Springs cars over there. WNOD, workshop or mod loader kind of thing? Mod loader. Actually, there's like, because this game is still early access, there's like 4 different ways to install mods for this game, and they're all different, so,
And they're all stupid.
And they're all stupid. I wish CCAN existed for this game, but that's a KSP thing. WNOD, hey, nice. You should have gone in to see if anyone was there. running trains at the club. Okay. Joseph, you're working on a motorcycle.
Yes.
Nice, nice.
Big, it's white, and it's got a lot of shit wrong with it.
Oh, I see. Like, what exactly?
It runs. Well, I'm down. I've got it running. I'm down. I need to change the oil again. And we'll do that later. Because it hasn't run in a long time. Some idiots from Ohio worked on it.
Oh, that's your first mistake.
And they probably shouldn't have. Because they didn't know what they were doing.
Ohio.
Shape is this engine in? That will do.
Oh shit, that is the wrong siding.
But, I did get it working.
That's nice, that's nice. It
It could be better.
Nice. In terms of my projects, I have sold the last of the trains I want to sell on eBay, so... I will have made about $2,500 off of eBay model train sales in the past 2 months, which is insane to me, but after work tomorrow, I need to go and deliver the last package to the USPS store, and then I have to go and celebrate my mom's birthday, so... Short line stocks? Yes, I also get paid tomorrow, which is nice. Although next week is my last week at work before I take a little bit of a break and then head back to school. So... Okay. Yeah, I think my strategy for this is I'm going to organize the Robinson Gap cars and then all the West Bryson cars, and then
I'm working at Whittier.
go down to West Bryson. Happy birthday to Mama Shortline. Yes, she is. I forget how old my mom is. She's in her late 50s? I think she's turning 57, 58, something like that, so... Okay. Stop the RS1. Actually gonna switch to 101 for a second.
Switch to an engine that you don't need 4 of to make it do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm just lugging some getting some more Robinson Gap coal cars together, so But yes, I've continued to work on my fictional railroad and also started a new save in Kerbal Space Program, so that's nice. In addition to the video I made, so... I do want to... Soon, I'm going to have to find a DCC-ready, like, Walther's RS1 that I plan on stripping the paint off of and turning into Seattle and North Coast. But I'm waiting until I'm done with work to do that to see what, like, financial position I'm in after, like, taxes and shit like that. So, because I want to have money saved over for the rest of the semester, so... Okay. Yes, we should... There we go. More Robinson Gap cars. I mean, we can just put them, like, right here on the siding over. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I might get 2 more mods for the save, which is the used locomotive market and Scrap-Appalachia. So you can buy used locomotives and then sell them for scrap at the scrapyard, and apparently that makes you a bunch of money. but you can also choose to fix up the locomotives if you really want to, and it's just cheaper than buying new ones. But, I mean, we don't really need any more locomotives right now, so...
So instead, you just want to harvest them.
Pretty much. Harvest their internal organs, you know, take out the copper wiring underneath their skin.
Crush them for their minerals.
Exactly. Now there is a hard stop at about 8:30 tonight, so because I have work tomorrow, but it will be on the shorter side. Oh, the TF2 summer update dropped. I might have to play TF2. Not tonight, obviously, but some other night.
All praise be to our Lord and Savior, Gaben.
Copy, negative return. Hello, GWR 6029. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Party of 3. Were you also playing? I mean, I assume by your name. I assume you were also playing Railroader. I am playing Railroader, which is obvious, but that's besides the point. Hello there. Hello, Gamerman. 84441. Yes, I was. Nice. What exactly were you up to in Railroader? Right now, I'm just switching, and then I'm gonna slave away at West Bryson, but... that's gonna be fun. Okay. Alarka Copper, Elsmith. Oh, okay. Just gotta plan my switching moves.
I don't plan anything.
That's fair.
Although, that means there's usually a lot of oops involved.
Yeah, I mean, I don't check my switches half the time when I'm trying to align something. I'm like, oh shit, wrong track.
Alrighty, which one do we want to pull from? You know what, let's pull from the easy one first.
What exactly are you doing, Joseph, at Whittier? Just switching out the...
Right. I am switching out the sawmill.
Nice.
Right now. And then I will be dumping a boxcar on the repair track, and then pulling for points east.
Nice. Shunting mostly
I have a bunch of cars for Deep Springs.
Yeah. Shunting mostly had nearly 170 freight cars come in and needed some sorting to proper consist, but fatigue kicked in and I can barely see out my eyes plus work tomorrow. No, that's fair. Excuse me, honestly my plan is to finish switching this out, all the West Bryson cars, screw around there for maybe like an hour and then go to bed myself because of work, but I am getting off work early tomorrow, 2 hours early tomorrow, so that's nice. But... Okay, so... At this point, my idea is... couple onto that. Just need to go to East Whittier at some point in the future. Okay.
Are these all Yep. Okay, everything else here goes to Deep Springs.
Not 10 miles an hour. And clunk. How often do you play Railroader? I try and stream Railroader at least. How often do I play it? Well, basically every single time I play this game now I stream it, so about once a week. Because I have work and like 10 other, not 10, but 2 or 3 other games I also like to play. Yeah, generally about once a week. Normally I do these streams on Fridays, but it's my mom's birthday tomorrow, so I can't stream. So, but yeah, like a few hours a week is good enough for me. I used to be a part of a model railroad club when I lived somewhere else, and I would go in there and I would probably run the layout. I was there at least once every week, and I'd run the layout for like 3-4 hours. So it's kind of the same setup with Railroader. I load it up once a week, play 3-4 hours, and I get my fix in, and then I go do other things. So, hold up. Okay. Railroader. For a second I thought my display capture was on instead of it setting it directly to Railroader, but I guess that's not the case. So let me check the switches up here. Yeah, we good. But yeah, this is a save that we've been slowly chopping away at on stream for about over a year now or so, since January of last year. But we only have between Nantahala and East Whittier, because as I said, we only really play it maybe once a week for a few hours. But we're nearly on part 50. Next stream would be 50 JNPT streams, which is kind of insane. What other games do you play? Kerbal Space Program, Minecraft. I want to play more TF2, I just haven't had the opportunity to jump into it. Europa Universalis, stuff like that. I have a list of games that I might play in my, like, about section, but...
Ooh, there's actually wood chips in the cars.
Yeah, I know, they added loads.
Except the box cars. You open the doors and they're very empty.
Yeah. But I do actually... It would be so cool if they did actually add boxcar loads at some point. When are we getting reefers? I feel like...
It's supposed to be 1950, reefers don't exist yet.
I mean, they do. They're just ice reefers.
It would be ice hatches and ice houses.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like that would be kind of cool. Bring in, like, an ice boxcar full of ice for the ice house and whatnot. Because they are adding mail and express at some point, so it is... I mean, it's not too much of a step, especially considering how time-sensitive perishable traffic would be. I don't know. Maybe someone can mod that in at some point. Okay. These Bryson cars I'm eventually going to have to take, albeit not right now. Disconnect glad hands, disconnect couplers. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Yeah, we'll take these Alarka cars and we'll shove them, like, right here. And then we'll shove the rest of the Robinson Gap cars on, and then the, not the Ep Springs cars, but these purple ones, I guess. And then we'll shove those purple ones on. Okay, so I know how I'm going to switch this out, so... I need to be more, I need to be big-brained in my switching maneuvers. Actually, let me take a look down here. How many Bryson cars do I have? Well, that's a lot of Bryson cars. Okay. Okay, stop. There we go. Put those right there. Actually, where's my guy? Here we go. I play this game so much in third person, half the time I lose track of where my character actually is. Come on. Actually, hold up. Control 0. Yeah, there we go. Alaka Kappa. Okay. Of these back here. Clear that switch. And, well, yeah, okay, I guess we can stop now. Go. JNPT number 101. Okay, so track for Robinson, track for Alarka, track for Ep Springs, and then this is for like Nantahala down here. I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I guess this can be the Nantahala track, even if it makes no sense. Well, I guess I also have cars for Weir Sawmill. Actually, just to consolidate things down, I might put the Nantahala cars and the Alarka cars on the same cut, but oh well. Okay, there we go. Robinson Gap. Okay. Oh, I gotta slowly let the train brake release. There's a passenger train. Oh, he's up here. I'll deal with the passenger train later. I'll get it running under AI at some point. Okay. Here we go. Robinson Gap. Now, when I get to Bryson, I think the first thing I'm probably gonna do is just yoink all the cars that need to go to other interchanges out first, and then I'm going to slot the new ones in. That's typically how I do it. May not be the most efficient, but it does keep shit organized. Come on, clunk. Release. Oh shit, is this track not gonna be long enough? No, it's not. Okay, we're gonna have to find... We're gonna have to put the Robinson Gap cars on another track. Yeah, probably this one. Okay. Gotta continue to release the train brake.
Okay, let's not worry about that one right now. Right now, let's put the boxcar away.
Come on, move. Where did Ryan go? He said he'd be back. I don't know, maybe he has to go eat dinner or something. Uh,
Lag.
up shit, yeah. Lag. Here, let me close out of that. Okay, hopefully it's a little bit less lag now. I am quite surprised how well my computer actually does hold up streaming and hosting a Railroader save and in a Discord call all at the same time. Because I remember, at my college apartment, I tried to stream it one time and it was just off the direct internet. I didn't have it connected up to the Ethernet and it just could not do it. And then I finally got out and got like a proper Ethernet cable and it's fine. It's fine. So gotta wait for the frickin' air to the air to, you know, pump up the air. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Reverse. Go backwards. If there's not enough room for this cut in the siding either, I'm just gonna... Let's see. Shit. Another brief lag spike. Union lumber. The Dahal attack in limestone. Okay, wait, hold up. Trying to not the most riveting commentary today, albeit there aren't that many people here, so
The clowns aren't here.
yeah, the clowns, it's just me and you. It's like I mean, Ryan wasn't here for a brief second.
Watching and listening to my commentary of me working is, well, paint drying is more entertaining.
Paint drying, that's fair. Okay, well, speaking of paint drying, I did actually, today at work, oh my gosh, it actually all fit on the siding. It's okay, I be chillin' time. That's fine, yeah, that's fine. Enjoy the Transport Tycoon soundtrack, I guess. But, oh. What the heck was I gonna say? So, okay, yeah, speaking of paint drying, work today was kind of interesting. So for the past 2 days at work, because I work construction, and the last 2 days at work, I have been marking up like apartments or units, because we're building an apartment building, and, or like they're condos. And there are two buildings, so the way this works is in the middle there's a parking garage, which is done. And then there's one building which is at the point where it's getting like drywall. And then there's another building number one, which is just starting construction. They're just putting up the frame. And they've completed the first and second floor, and they're working on the third floor. But right now, it was my job. TOD apartments, I mean, kind of. Actually, no, not at all, because, I don't even think... Okay, there technically is a bus system in this county, but it's useless. But they are... The apartments are in walkable distance to, like a big development area, so that's, I guess a bonus. There's, like, shops and restaurants and the whatnot right next to it. But, long story short, what was I gonna say? They're building the first building, and it was my job to go into the units and, like, mark up where the framers screwed up, basically. Where they have to come back in and redo things. And it's very time-consuming, and I'm not quite sure how to do it. There's someone there helping me, obviously, because I'm not entirely aware of how to do it, but that's mostly what I've been doing. I don't know if I'll continue doing that tomorrow, or they want to smack me on something else. But next week is actually my last week before as I said, I have about a week's break, and then I go ahead and I go back to school at that point. My the first day of the semester is the 13th, so that's gonna be fun. I'm taking like 16 credits, albeit I always try and take 16 credits per semester, because if I have to drop a class, I can drop a class and still technically be a full-time student. So okay. We'll shove these into here. Yes, back to the godforsaken transit system that is SAT. Albeit the other bus system, the college bus system, is good. So I do have one good, I guess, bus system under my belt. And a bunch of, like, various shuttles to and from off-campus housing departments. And, like, Sunday-only church shuttles using minibuses. It's really funky, but that's besides the point. And my local short line with a shitbox Jeep 40 and, like, a couple of Jeep 18 chop noses. So that's gonna be fun. Okay. But yeah, semester starts the 13th. I'll probably go back on like the 10th or the 9th probably. Yeah, the 9th sounds good, because that gives me like 2 days to clean and just relax before everything begins. And with new classes also comes new places to go on campus. I mean, it's probably all in buildings I've been in before, or I know where they are, but I still like to... The day before, I still like to do like a dry run of like walk to all of where all the classes are, just so I know. The thing I'm actually weirdly looking forward to the most is, because for work right now, I typically wake up at around 5:20, 5:20, but I have 9 a.m. classes, which means I wake up at like 7:20, 7:30, which is going to feel like an absolute dream. Because I remember last semester I had an algebra class where it was at 7? No, it was at 8. So according to my rule of always waking up like an hour, 2 hours or so before around that time, because I need time to like wake up and get ready and actually go. I had to, if it was at 8 o'clock, I had to wake up at 6, and I was like, this is a pain. Oh, excuse me, but then I start work, and now it's like, oh shit, now I have to wake up at 5, which oftentimes I wake up at like 4:45 because I wake up before my alarm and I can't go back to bed at that point, so... I just want to sleep in, dang it. That's all I want. Can a man not just sleep?
Nope.
Well, I'm almost done with this Bryson switching, and then I go over to West Bryson and pull my hair out, but that's besides the point. I kind of miss doing landscaping with my date, seeing PG County mansions and Loudoun County mansions in the morning. It is a vibe. You know what? It is kind of a vibe. Early morning in Northern Virginia. Especially when there's like fog out and whatnot. I mean, same with South Georgia. Yeah, because I would wake up. Well, I would be out of the house by like 6 or like 7:20 or so. Yeah. I'd be out of the house by like 7:20 or so, and that's when the morning is also just popping up. Like the sun's just coming over the horizon and whatnot. It's early morning in South Georgia. You know, humidity up your nose and whatnot, and it is pretty, I will say. And then it gets to be midday, and you just want to like die because humidity. The Brandywine food places. I don't think I've been there. The name of this particular track is Aliens Ate My Railway. Take that however you will.
Is there a command to push a railroad car by hand?
By hand? I mean, if it has roller bearings, maybe.
Well, I remember being able to push cars by hand, so I didn't have to go all the way back in the siding. There it goes.
Okay, there we
Yeah.
go. Yeah, just a couple up to there. And then we should be good. Okay, hey, stop. Stop train. Stop 101. 101 doesn't have a name. It's just a USRA 080. That's all he is, just a USRA 080. He gets no fancy name, he's not a character. He's not Doc Brown like Sierra 3. Or Bear like Skookum. Oh, that's... Yeah, there we go. Shame, we don't ever use 131 anymore, it's just... I don't know, maybe if we unlock the Silva extension, 131 can be like the little switcher down there or something, or 92. I'm not gonna sell them because I want to keep them. Uh,
The moment you do will be the moment you need it.
yes. Hold up. I got to send a friend one of my videos. Hey, it has 844 views. Okay, hold up. There we go. Hold up. I sent a friend one of my videos, but it doesn't show the thumbnail for whatever reason. There's a thumbnail on the video. It's just... whenever I send the link, it's just not there. I might make another one this weekend, but that's besides the point. Dahala Power and Light 01. Okay. Come on. And Clunk. One thing I do sort of weirdly miss is that the, it do be like that with YouTube. It do be like that. Okay, apparently it only shows... it doesn't show the thumbnail for me on my end, but it does on other people's? That's really bizarre. Yeah, it's the video on UPNS I made, so I'll probably make a much shorter one with some updates this weekend, but... Okay, Larka Copper... and... stop. Apply, apply, apply. Okay, let's go ahead and just flip these switches back because they're not the right position, and that annoys me slightly. Okay, now what we need to do... let's see. Hold up, people are messaging me on Discord. Okay. Come on, number 101. Go backwards. Yeah, we just need to run down to West Bryson. And then after I'm done with that, I guess I'll get the passenger train going, because it needs to do a thing. Railroader just froze. Hello?
Uh-oh.
Uh...
Uh-oh.
Did it crash?
I don't know. I don't know what it just did. I can operate brakes. I can blow a whistle.
Railroader is not responding. It's white screening. What if I do nothing for like a minute? What happens now?
What's amusing is I can still move around.
I'm gonna have to force close the game.
Yeah.
Now you can't. Now you're dead.
Why am I still moving? There it goes, finally.
Yay, it died, and now it's back. Okay. Thank God for autosaves. I remember I was editing a video. It was the Actually, the WOD video, where I forgot to turn on autosave and I accidentally deleted half of the video after I'd already finished editing it. That gave me a bit of a heart attack, but that's besides the point. Okay, where was I exactly? Oh, I was... Okay. Let's see.
Nuts.
You know, at this point, it's probably just easier for me to, like, go into first person and couple these frickin' things up. Do 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 do. I would stream myself
Apparently the
editing.
last auto was like a minute ago.
I would stream myself editing videos, but I edit videos on my laptop because I don't have. I just. It's. Number one, there's more space on my laptop. Number two, sometimes I like to move around. I like to stand up while editing, and doing that on my desk is quite awkward, so... But you were WinRAR for that awesome vid. I mean, hey, I won the contest. I mean... There's another contest that I probably could have made a video for, and then the world blew up. So, So, well, the railroad world kind of blew up, but that's besides the point. It was like a drop everything and edit now sort of video, the most recent Short Lines Rail News and Comment. By the way, the second ever SD70 Mac is apparently being preserved. Not the first, the second. It also feels weird to have a locomotive from the early 90s in preservation now, but that's besides the point. Okay. Coming to a stop. Save. Always tie down two handbrakes. Where am I? How did I end up on top of the freight car? Okay. Do 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 do. I don't know what I'm singing. Go. Release the brakes, ring the bell. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, go down into there. Yeah, okay. Yes, but this weekend I actually did start in Kerbal Space Program. Spud put together a mod pack for me, and it's now a Kerbal Space Program Forever Save, because, you know, I figured since KSP isn't getting any more updates since the debacle, I might as well start a load up with a bunch of mods and just play a single save for a bajillion years. Let's preserve a 90s.
I am out of the loop on Kerbal Space Program.
Yeah. Let's preserve a 90s train while still trains from the 70s that still run. I mean, we still have, like, rebuilt Jeeps from the 50s. Well, Jeeps in the 50s are rebuilt in the 70s that still run, but... Listen, it's a thing in a that's now ending up in a museum that won't get scrapped. I approve. So...
But we should restore it and run it on the main line.
Yes, we should. Okay. Now it's time for Hell, also known as West Bryson.
Okay, I am pulling out of Whittier for points east.
Yay.
I should probably set my switches as I go.
Okay, let's switch. You know what, maybe I should do a TF2 stream this weekend. I feel like that would be fun. I haven't done one of those in... Before
I play TF2.
I mean, when was the last time I did a TF2? The last time I did a Kerbal Space Program stream before the last stream, I did a KSP stream in January or December, and then I didn't do another one until last week. When is the last TF2 stream that I did? A genuine question.
I still play TF2 every now and again.
Yeah, so do I, but I just haven't.
It's kind of one of those things that's hit the point. It's like you want to, you get the itch to go play it. You go do one match, and then it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now time to go do something else.
The last time I played TF2 was over, like, did a TF2 stream was over a year ago, I think? Hold up. TF2, actually, hold up. Yeah, the last time I did a TF2 stream was a year ago. Over a year ago at this point, gosh. Because I remember when I first started doing this in, like, 2019, 2020, TF2 was a mainstay. Like, I would stream TF2 the amount I stream Railroader now. So... that just tells you how much TF2 I've played. I don't know, maybe at one point. Yeah, I think it would be kind of cool to go do TF2 again. Maybe I'll do that Saturday night? Who knows? We'll see what's happening then.
You know, I just learned a thing today. Apparently my grandma, who now comes off as a bit of a prude, was apparently at one time bombing around the country on a 500cc Honda motorcycle.
Oh, that's funny.
I should probably not go into the stencil manufacturing siding at Mock Jesus.
No, you shouldn't.
And was on the run from the mob.
Well, one of my favorite
So there's that.
one of my favorite little family stories is one of my dad's first jobs out of high school was and it was a college job, but he drove around one of those ice cream trucks around New York City. And he was in like the Bronx or something, and a guy walked up to him and pointed a gun in his face.
Okay.
And he said, he's like, "Give me free ice cream." And he's like,
Give me your free ice cream.
I'm like, "Well, you could he's like, "Well, you could have free ice cream, but hey, do you mind if I buy that gun off you for 20 bucks and you can have free ice cream forever?" And the guy was like, "Sure."
Unusual request,
So my dad
but
handed
okay.
him 20 bucks, the guy handed him the gun, and then he got ice cream.
That's, I guess, one way to do it.
Certainly, yeah. Okay. Apply the,
Okay, I am in 2709 heading east for Bryson.
Yippee.
With 3 cars for Eep Springs.
If you're gonna go all the way to Eep Springs, pick up some of the cars in the yard for Eep Springs. There's like another 2 of them or something.
Okay.
Okay, at this point, let me go ahead and apply the train brake.
I wonder, are they easy to get at? Have you grouped them, or am I gonna have to pluck them out with 190 feet of locomotive?
No, I've grouped them.
Okay.
Okay, let's switch over to West Bryson number 1, the big cheese himself. I don't like that whistle. Can I change that?
I use a Southern 3-chime. Why I'm going through a mainline switch at 32 miles an hour. Let's not.
What is this? Frisco. That is such a funky whistle to have on a small engine like that. NYC 6-chime?
No. Or choochin.
Can I give it a C&O hooter? Because I know that makes no sense on an engine like this, but I don't care. That is my favorite whistle. C&O 3. This is my favorite whistle of all time. The C&O hooters. Okay, now it's just a matter of plucking various cars out of the interchange, so... Actually, let's like work our way down. Start on some of the new industries that I haven't had. They added in the most recent update, but I haven't had the chance to switch.
Heh, telegraph poles are just trees that decided to get a job. Hover over a telephone pole. There's all kinds of little puns.
That's like the that's like the trees that are disguised at, or not the trees, like the cell phone towers that are disguised as trees.
Seen them.
They're coming for you. I don't know. Okay. Having a C&O hooter on this thing, because that's like a locomotive. That's a whistle that you'd find in, like, an Allegheny or something. And it's just on a little, like, BMW 060. Actually, are there any cars down here? No. Any cars? No, there are no cars down here yet. Okay, well.
Ooh, we are leaning. We're also doing 40. Coming up on a turn that we really should slow down for.
Not fast enough. 50 miles an hour, 60, a bajillion.
I don't think this engine could get that fast.
Oh, come on. Not believe if you try.
That poor connecting rods up there. They are just screaming.
I love how... Okay, so there's a feature on Twitch which is like... you can apparently collaborate, well, like do a stream collaborate. We'll basically merge the streams. And it says... Here's a list of
But are
people...
you crossing the streams?
Yeah, basically crossing the streams. But you can collaborate with someone, you know, and it says knock to collaborate to basically ask them if you want to collaborate spontaneously. And it is saying that I should collaborate with, oh, there's nothing down here, with Riz, who's a person that I know. But he is playing a completely different game.
Here's something. I asked the telegraph pole for advice. It just gave me static.
Okay, apparently there are no, apparently there are no cars down here, so I came down here for absolutely nothing. But, let's see. Are you full operations? No? Okay, well.
Okay, I don't think I have any other speed restrictions. Nope. No speed restrictions. Not Jake, don't be late. It's not like we got the time freight or not. We're just hauling a bunch of wood chips and dimensional lumber.
Everything on this railroad is an extra. Literally nothing runs on a schedule. Okay, there doesn't appear to be too many cars I have to pull out, but that's probably only because... Wait, hold up. Those are all empty. When is that gonna unload? Doesn't say when. Well, okay.
Yep, my throttle settings are 100 throttle and 10 on the reverser.
Apparently this thing is only at 75% condition, so someone banged it up at some point.
And I'm barely making 40. Although I'm coming up on Governor's Island, so I think I'm going slightly uphill. Oh yeah, in other news, I have a telegraph set. I bought a Western Electric 15B sounder and a US Signal Corps J38 key.
Oh, that's cool.
They both work too.
That's nice. Have you done anything with it yet? Sent any telegraphs or?
No, because it's all wired. I would love to build a. I need to look them up at how they work, but I'd love to build a wireless Marconi system.
That'd be cool. Telegraph Brandon in the middle of the night.
Crank it up to bejesus power and see if they can hear me at the railroad.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, turn it into the railroad's frequency, and then it would be a simple matter of just, hey, can you hear the dots? Ooh, I am doing 45. That's all it would be. It would just come across as
Yes, yes.
It would just come across as dots and static.
Is there any railroad on Earth that still runs via telegraph?
No.
Funny if there was. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this car over onto the next siding for now, and then we'll basically do the same with this, and then we'll pull the cars out. We will do the proper switching.
So if I go through the switch into the yard, what am I going to slam into immediately?
It depends on how the switches are set. Maybe the RS1.
Oh crap. Where are things set? I should go look.
Maybe you should go look.
I need to see what's where. Okay, so... Okay, good. My 3 tracks are clear. Good.
Okay,
thundering through it.
Because the yard...
The two mains and the third and the beginning yard track are clear. That's good.
The yard should be organized. Mostly. The great part about this is that these cars outbound for interchange are already, like, properly organized and everything, so that's nice. Okay, throw it into independent. The J.
Probably shouldn't come into the yard tracks at 40. I mean, Norfolk Southern does. They're not supposed to.
But they do, because why not?
They do. 20 is much more reasonable.
Yeah. Listen, as
Like
long
even
as
on the main tracks, I think even on the main tracks through Danville Yard, I think they're supposed to do like at no more than 20 miles an hour. I have seen them go through there at track speed.
average Norfolk Southern moment.
There's an RS1 on my way up,
There is an RS1.
and he is in my way.
What is our current projects? We're still working on signals.
My
Should
question
we,
is, who's gonna be able to paint that thing powder blue?
Because I like that color.
But it's console blue. It looks like it belongs at a coal mine.
It's the paint scheme.
Look up.
It's the Washington Old Dominion blue. Well, the black when it faded to blue in the late 60s. That's what it looked like.
Well, look up NNW 675 on Railroad Picture Archives and look for the ones that were from its days in console mine down in eastern Kentucky.
Let me take a look.
I kid you not, it was the same color blue.
Oh yeah, it was the same color blue. Hold up, let me get up a picture. But you know, Railroad Picture Archives is as old as, you know, the moon, so. Let me bring this up for the enjoyment of whoever is watching my stream for whatever reason. Yeah. This is it now. Well, like 15 years ago, but it still looks the exact same.
It's NW black again.
Yeah, it's a Norfolk and Western black Jeep.
Hamburger. It is in the hamburger logo.
Yes. There's a picture of
How
it.
do I know this? I have put hands on that engine.
There's a picture of it in service in the late 70s or something.
It was normally seen with a Southern Jeep behind it. I've seen those pictures. It was almost always had a Southern Jeep behind it, and I would really love to have the opportunity to restore that one and run it on the main line, and then get a Southern Jeep. And there is a Southern Jeep in.
Yeah, apparently
one of
this
them
thing
makes
was based from. It appears from its latter years on the Norfolk and Western / early NS. It was based out of Ohio.
Well, I forget if it's Ohio or Indiana, but there's a Jeep that was the last one to run on Bluegrass Railroad's tracks, like when it was taking the last cut of cars out and stuff. It might have been when they were moving in. It is an ex-Southern Railway engine. It is currently sitting dead.
Of course.
I think it's 38.
But this is a photo. Is the frickin' auto parts boxcars? Yeah.
But I would love to get that one at our museum, and then restore it to running condition as well.
That would be cool.
And then double head them as it would have been seen.
Nope, not apply, release. Apply, release.
Okay, we are now pulling for Eep Springs.
Nice. Oh. Okay. Rice and Steam and Electricity, number R1. We'll yoink that out, grab the East Whittier car, and then put these cars back where they once belonged. Black and gold, can't go wrong with it. I mean, that is true. Normally, when it comes to black paint schemes, Normally, I don't like all black paint schemes unless they have... The only case in which I like all black paint schemes is if they have a good white logo to go with it, to contrast. That's why I like...
block lettering.
That's why I like... Yeah, well, block lettering is an example of that. Norfolk and Western block lettering. Penn Central, I guess, is another example of that. Because if it's just a black locomotive with maybe, like, a little bit of, like, striping and, like, some just standard-ass text... Like, I see black and white, or the, like, in the 50s and 60s, and, like, N&W Zebra and whatnot. It's like, those really don't do anything for me, because they don't have... Sure, it's a black locomotive, but they don't have the cool logos to go along with it.
Ugh. I should really look into West Bryson and see where anything is moving. Are you occupado on any of them switches? Can I line them so that I can bypass the little yard there?
You can go ahead and bypass me, yeah.
Okay, I will come thundering by.
Yippee!
I hope there's no cars in the way.
There shouldn't be, but you might want to check just in case.
I probably should. Yes. Good. We are clear.
Also, I realized for the Washington, Ohio, I kind of subconsciously copied the mark blue and orange. I didn't even realize that until, like, a year after I'd come up with the scheme. I am slowly hacking away at that. I'm starting with the system map first, because the current version of the Washington, Ohio is set in 1980. So it's, or Washington, Ohio Pacific, it's set in 1980. So I'm getting the system map down first, and then the system map will inform the roster. And then, you know, I gotta figure out, like, schemes and, you know, roster numbers and all that stuff. And then I can do Trainiac stuff, but that's, like, way down the road.
Oh, there's a whole lot of work here.
Yeah.
I just passed 2 Eve Springs boxcars.
That's one thing. I did see someone was playing an open TDD multiplayer game with, like, an utterly massive North American map.
Oh god.
And someone started in Chicago and dominated Chicago, so out of all things, North Judson, Indiana had, like, 5 railroads and a bunch of industries.
That is so many flipping cars right there to put in the sidings.
Yeah. I legitimately wonder if there's gonna be base for any of them. Okay, let's see. Have you been seeing that the Oshkosh Air Show has been going on? It's one of the biggest air shows in the country, and they have a Lockheed Connie there that's functional, that's flying, which makes me so happy.
Yeah, I like it when the Air Force flies in their B-52s.
Oh, that's fun too. I don't know.
And you get all the other guys that bring in the B-25s and the B-17s, and then they all do a formation with all their World War II bombs.
Yeah, well, this I think the Connie that they have up at Oshkosh, it's painted in U.S. Air Force colors. I forget where it came from originally, but it's It's my favorite looking aircraft of all time. Oh, it's oh gosh, it's the Okay, so apparently the Lockheed Connie that exists that's still flying, I think. Wait, let me take a look. Hold up, I'm doing a quick. Oh, that's the frickin' Bataan. That's General Douglas MacArthur's private plane. Apparently that's... I think that thing went to NASA later, so that was a NASA Lockheed Constellation in, like, the 60s. I know they have another one. They have a Super Connie in Australia, which I think is the only like, actually flying Super Constellation. But there are a couple of, like... I think there might be, like, one or two just normal, straight, standard constellations flying around somewhere. But... Okay. $8:09, probably gonna end the stream in maybe like 15-20 minutes or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna drop these cars and bring this around to the coal and water stand.
That's fair. Probably do a little bit more switching. Pull up. This is a... Pull up, I gotta make sure that I don't, like, die. There we go.
Here we go, $400.
Like, you can literally not go wrong with this plane. This is the... This is wonderful. This is the aircraft of all time. It's Yeah, that's the I think that's this the Super Connie they have in Australia. Yeah, standard one, and that's I think that's a Super right there. No, it's a TWA one. There we go. It's such a good scheme. It reminds me of Banger and Aroostook. It's the same like white, black, and red, which is just wonderful. Yeah, they had one at Oshkosh. I didn't even know this thing was there. Yeah. Favorite aircraft of all time, but it's like a toss-up between like that and the X-15, but anyways. Okay. We're gonna back up. Yeah, I think I'll shove that car back into its position. We'll grab the these ones up here, and then I think I'll be done for today. I do actually want to read a bit before I go to bed, because I typically try and be in bed at about 9. So. Do. Okay. what locomotive am I in? I am in... I'm still in 101. Hold up, there we go. I gotta briefly restart the... Hello, what have I missed? Hello, James the Duke Dog, welcome in. You're just about at the end of the stream. I maybe got like 10 more minutes left and then I have to go to bed, but not really much. It's been kind of a slow stream. Started switching out West Bryson, got raided, yeah, that's pretty much it. You just missed me talking about how much I love the Lockheed Constellation, but that's besides the point. Okay. Another Thursday Railroader stream because, well, I can't stream tomorrow, so... I got pinged for the stream and it's almost over, dang. The stream began like an hour and 20 minutes ago. I said it would be kind of a short one because I said I work tomorrow and I need to be in bed by 9 for work, and I started it a bit later than I probably normally would have, if only because I had to do some eBay things, so... Okay. Flip that switch. I never got any alerts, really? That's strange. Was it on the Twitch end or was it on the Discord end? Because, I don't know, sometimes when I log on to my phone on Discord and it will ping me for the stream, even if I've already looked at it. So it might be, something like that. Something I might have to look into. Okay. There we go.
This engine is so tiny.
Which one are you running?
The little guy.
I never got a Twitch alert, and the Discord one just came through a minute ago. Strange. Oh, the hot pink porter little guy?
Yes, the little guy.
The little guy. You need to give it like the most deep whistle imaginable. That is strange. Little guy, yeah, it's hold up, I'll switch to little guy in a moment. It's West Bryson Industrial Railroad #1, little guy. There he is, little guy. This thing costs $2,000 and is completely useless, but hey, it's fun to have.
Let's bring it up next to 101.
It's pink. Oh, we should rename it Pink Guy. Yeah, of course.
Look at how small it is.
Yeah. Hold up, we're renaming it to Pink Guy. There we go. It's a freaking decade-old reference at this point, but hey. Don't call him useless. Okay, he has actually done some switching in West Bryson.
It's so small.
I know. The coupler is like, I feel like I feel like if you take one of the couplers off little guy, the weight of the other coupler will cause him to tip forward.
It might.
Uh,
I don't know how I feel with the coupler being like right there at my feet.
Maybe. Car
I mean,
coming
that
at
back
you at
handle is like right there.
car coming at you at like 10 miles an hour or something. Just in little guy.
Like, I wonder how many guys, like, if that's where the coupler actually is on these things, I wonder how many guys lost their feet by accident by like not paying any attention and resting their boot on it.
Well, I'm gonna look up like an actual HK Porter Incorporated. Well, that's just the name of the company that made it. It's not gonna give me any specific locomotive. The pictures that I'm seeing, they had Lincoln pins.
Oh god.
Yeah. And anything bigger than that, there's nothing like bigger than that. For sale, a 1946 HK Porter steam locomotive from Sidome Gasoline Culture.
Did you know this thing's got fire in it?
Oh boy.
It's actually got fire in the firebox.
Oh really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Somebody should take this thing to put some fuel in it.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm almost done. I'm just running around my train, so... And then I'm gonna grab, like, 2 more cars. Like, actually more like 4 more cars, but they're all in a cut, so... Do 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 do.
I'm just standing here. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go creep on Harley Davidson's website.
That's fair. I've been if I'm gonna be honest, half the time I've been like in another tab looking up some random things. I do love the little porter mod. I've got one of my railroaders saved. I know, it's wonderful. It's just a little guy. Like, I don't know. I bought it because it was funny. That's the That's the thing. That's the reason. The only reason. Because it was funny. Oh, fuck. I'm going in the wrong switch. Of course I am. Because I always do this. But yeah, I'll probably end it within the next 5 minutes or so. So, Joseph, if you want to get, like, situated.
I'm situated.
Alrighty. I just want to get one thing done, and then I will be good. Come on, back up. Okay. Slow down just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Switch a set, switch a set. The big cheese is another charming fellow. You haven't ever seen the photo of the little 440 being carried across a canyon by a zipline / cable car? The fuck? No, I haven't. I need to see this, like, right now. Okay. Hello? Brain break. Okay, there we go. I was wondering why it wasn't working, but I'll go find it. Nice, nice.
$1,000 for a motorcycle.
How many for a motorcycle?
$28,000 for a new Goldwing.
Buy a house with that money.
I know. I bought my Goldwing for $600.
Oh.
Well, my Goldwing is very old and very dilapidated, and barely runs. That's the 28,000 is for a brand new Goldwing.
That does not seem worth it.
No, it's really not.
Wait,
They are a
Bachmann,
crazy looking thing, though.
Bachmann made 040s? Oh, they're narrow gauge. Okay. And clunk. Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm dying right here. Hey, stop. Hello, all is glory. You came in at the exact end of the stream. Everyone is coming in at the end of the stream, but that's because I need to get to bed to go to work tomorrow. Okay, there we go. Image and real trains real quick. Okay, let me go look in real trains.
I don't need entry lights on a motorcycle. I mean, I get it. It's the Honda Goldwing. It is the pinnacle of motorcycles, but I don't need entry lights on a motorcycle.
But Joseph, do you need to carry your porter across via zip line? What the? Oh, where is this? Who? What? Why? That is some funny shit right there. It's obviously somewhere out west. I don't know, my mind immediately goes to, like, the Columbia River or something. That's so funny. A steam locomotive on a cable car crossing the Rio Grande River in New Mexico, USA, 1915. Oh, of course it's in New Mexico. This is Peak. Literally Peak. Which is a game I should probably play, but that's besides the point. I'm saying that a lot today.
Unfortunately, this Goldwing, as I have spec'd it out to look like a Goldwing, a $32,431 motorcycle.
Who the fuck has that kind of money to blow on a motorcycle?
Old people.
That's fair.
It's an old person bike. Don't knock them until you ride one, though. They are comfortable, and they are intimidatingly big.
I mean, for an old person, I'd imagine.
Oh, these things are a monster of a motorcycle. Pictures do not do them justice. You have to stand next to one to fully enjoy it.
My old boss
They
was
have a 6-cylinder engine.
Yeesh. My old boss was into motorcycles. He would occasionally ride it to work.
Don't get me wrong, if I had the money, like if I won a lottery or something, I might buy a new one.
Okay.
Although I'd be happy with the GL 1800. I like the one I got.
Fair.
GL 1800 would be the old one. The generation after mine. Mine's a GL 1500.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not touching this. That two massive cuts of cars. Okay, Ep Springs. Well, good thing is, a good chunk of these are for Ep Springs, but... Okay.
It was a 05 for 5,000.
I'm going to end it here. I'm going to save the game. we're talking motorcycles, I like the Hondas. Always looked and sound good to me. What James James Duke Dog says in chat. So I know nothing
Hondas are
about
cool.
motorcycles, by the way. So
If you want a trouble-free motorcycle, relatively trouble-free, first off, spend the money and get one that's not $100. But yeah, go for a Honda. Like there's like the whole group of our older guys out of the railroad, they exclusively ride big Hondas. Like they exclusively all have gold wings. And they ride them across country.
nice, nice.
But they're kind of a, well, I rode my Honda Goldwing across country, and
They're meant to do that.
Anyways, do you have anything else to say before the stream ends? Because I'm just gonna end it here because I need to go.
nope, I ain't got nothing else because I need to go out and work on my motorcycle more and clear a space for it.
Not even beans.
Nope.
Well,
Not
okay.
beans.
Well, on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, James. Thank you, Gam. Thank you, All Is Glory. Thank you, GWR6029 for the raid as well. Thank you, Gaberman84441. Thank you, Scott Richmond, also for the follow. And we're going to raid Nano, who's currently playing TF2 with some mods, which I will be back at some point. I don't know when the next stream is going to be. I do want to stream TF2 next week, so we will do that at some point. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.